What's up, football fans? So this is my first video under footy predictions. So I've decided to set up a channel called Footy Predictions, and it's basically going to be football predictions from the Barclays Premier League to the Champions League to the World Cup to any tournament really, Europa League, things like that. So check me out every Friday, #Footy Friday. It's going to be me basically predicting all the Premier League scores, and then on a Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on if there's a Monday fixture, there will be the highlights of all the weekend's matches and the scores, and we'll match my predictions to the scores and see if I got them right. But for the first episode and the first video, I've decided to do the FIFA World Cup in Brazil 2014. We know the groups. They were decided in December, but now it's time to see who's going to win. So this is my prediction for the 2014 World Cup. Most of you probably won't agree. Some of you might. Please put in the comments below. I would like to know what you guys think. So we're going to start in Group A. This group consists of Brazil, Croatia, Mexico, and Cameroon. So for the winners of this group, I made it Brazil. So they're over here in A1, Brazil. And in second place in that group, I put Croatia. Now, Brazil obviously hosts. They're obviously, I think, easily going to win that group. They're playing against some strong opponents, but I think they've got so much quality they can easily get through that. It was hard to pick who was going to come second in the group because Mexico and Cameroon, they've both got good squads, but I just thought Croatia had a better team with Mario Mandzukic and obviously Luka Modric and players like that. So going to Group B, Spain, Netherlands, Chile and Australia. I thought there was only two outcomes here. Spain would win or Netherlands would win. But I've gone for Spain to win over here in B1 and Netherlands to come second over here in B2. Very easy. Spain, obviously the current champions of the Euros, current champions of the World Cup, and they won the Euro 2008 as well. So they seem to be doing well internationally. And Holland obviously had a bit of a shocking Euro 2012, but they should be back with a bang. So Group C consists of Colombia, Greece, Côte d'Ivoire, and Japan. If you guys don't know who Côte d'Ivoire is, it's Ivory Coast. But for this group, once again, I thought there was only two options. Colombia to win that group over here in C1, and Ivory Coast to come second over here in C2. Obviously, the big man, Didier Drogba, the beast of all beasts, will be playing. And I'd quite like to see him play against England. I think that would be quite fun. But I've decided to go with Colombia to win the group because I think they have the best squad. They have Falcao, Jackson Martinez, good players like that. Ivory Coast, like I've already said, they have a very, very strong team. Players like Kalou, Drogba, Yaya Toure. I mean, what a team that's going to be. Moving over to Group D, the group of death. Uruguay, Costa Rica, Italy and England. Now, in Group D, I did decide to make England the group winners because I think we do stand a chance, guys. Uruguay, I mean, good, they got Suarez, but that's about it. Italy, they got Balotelli, that's about it. England, we've got Tom Cleverley, we stand a chance. But, so, D1, England, and D2, Uruguay. Now, I think England, because I think we do actually have the strongest squad. I think we have the best defensive squad and I think we have the best midfielders as well. Because Uruguay, I mean, they've got Suarez, they've got attackers, but they don't have very good midfield or defence, to be fair. Italy, also the same. They've got Balotelli. I think they're going to have Buffon in goal. But, I mean, apart from that, I can't really see any other good players. Pirlo, but he's a bit old now. So that's why I've gone for England and Uruguay. Costa Rica are completely out of the question. Going into Group E, it's between Switzerland, Ecuador, France and Honduras. This was quite a tough group, but France I put as Group E winners. So where's France? France is over here, E1. And then I decided to go with Switzerland for E2. Purely because they actually ranked very, very nicely in the FIFA seeds, so they should be able to beat Ecuador and Honduras. Group F, Argentina, Bosnia-Herzegovina, making a debut in the World Cup, Iran and Nigeria. There's only two outcomes here. Argentina are going to win, Nigeria are going to come second. Argentina's team, once again, it's a bit like Uruguay. They've got very strong attackers. They don't have the best defence and midfield I've ever seen, but I still think they're going to go very far in the competition. Nigeria, they've got the guy. He scores when he wants. It's John Obi Mikel. He'll be a great player for them in the World Cup, and that's why they're coming second in the group. Group G, once again, this is another group of death, but it's between Germany, Portugal, Ghana, and the USA. Now, normally I think Ghana, they're going to go through to the quarterfinals, somewhere like that, but I can't see them getting out of this group. And normally I think USA are going to get out of the group as well, but I can't see them getting out of this group either. So I've gone for Germany to win the group and Portugal to come second in Group G. Group H, Belgium, Algeria, Russia, and South Korea, also known as Korea Republic. I've gone for Belgium to come first in the group and Russia to come second. Belgium and Russia both have decent teams, but I think Belgium are too strong. Players like Eden Hazard, Benteke, Lukaku, you just Mirallas, Courtois, players like that. There's just such quality. I mean, Russia have Pogrebniak, if he actually plays for Russia, I'm not sure. Or Shavin, but I can't really think of many more, to be honest with you guys. But I can definitely tell you that I know more Russian players than Korean Republics and Algeria, and I do think they have one of the strongest squads, so they should find that very comfortable. Now we're moving on to the round of 16. So the first match, Brazil versus Holland. I've gone for Brazil to come out of that one into the quarterfinals. Let's go on to Colombia versus Uruguay. That's Group C. Winners play against Group D, second place. I've gone for Uruguay to win that just because I have a feeling they're gonna go quite far. Uruguay. I had a feeling they were gonna get to the quarterfinals, and I still think they will, even though they're a dodgy group. Now France versus Nigeria, E1 against F2. France easily should get through that. If they have another shocking World Cup like 2010. No, I can't see them having another shocker like that. I mean, that was appalling. Nigeria probably stand up quite difficult, but I can't see them getting through. Germany, Russia, easy. Germany got a very strong squad and better than Russia. That's G1 against H2. And moving all the way up to the other round of 16 matches on the other side of the grid. Spain versus Croatia. That's B1 against A2. Spain, clear winners of that. I'm not sure who's going to play up front for Spain, actually. I think I'll probably play Fernando Torres, but I think, it's going to be difficult because he hasn't been playing that well recently. Croatia, Mandzukic, obviously Modric, but I just think Spain, players like Iniesta, Xavi, Casillas, they're just too good. Moving on to the next, round of 16. England against Ivory Coast, that's D1 against C2, there we go. I think that'll be a tough game for England. Obviously, big man Didier Drogba playing against his former teammates like Lampard and Ashley Cole. If Ashley Cole plays, because I think Baines has been playing well, he might be able to get into the team. But I think England should win that quite comfortably. I say that, I'm praying if we do actually get that far. Argentina versus Switzerland, easy win for Argentina, just because of their attacking talents, like Aguero, obviously Messi, Lavezzi, Higuain, players like that. So they should be able to get through that one. Belgium against Portugal, that's H1 against G2. This was a tough one for me because I think they're both similar sides, but I just can't see Portugal losing to Belgium. I mean, they've obviously got the big man Ronaldo. I mean, what a pro. For me, best player in the world at the moment, better than Messi, better than Suarez at the moment. But Belgium have Hazard, and it was difficult for me, but I did go with Portugal in the end. So we move back to the other side of the grid for the quarterfinals. Brazil versus Uruguay. I think this would be the best game of the tournament so far, if this is one of the games. But I've gone for Brazil to win that match if they do play against Uruguay, just because they're the hosts, and I think they're going to have all the support, obviously, and they've got the better squad. I mean, players like Suarez can just work their magic, but I think the rest of the squad isn't strong enough. Moving on to France against Germany. I've gone for Germany to come out winners in this one. I think they've got a stronger team than France. People like Royce, Goetze, they're just great players. France have Benzema and Ribery, but I mean Germany have a all-round stronger squad. Neuer as well, great player. Moving on to the other quarterfinals, Spain against England. I've actually gone for England to win. You guys might be thinking at home, what's he on? Heroin? What's going on? You high, mate? But anyway, I've actually gone for England because I remember when we beat them in that friendly 1-0, and they did play quite a good team. I had that in mind, and I also had in mind that Iniesta is a bit old, Xavi a bit old, Casillas a bit old, Xavi Alonso bit old, Torres crap. So I thought actually we do stand quite a big chance, which so do other teams against Spain. I think Croatia stand a good chance against Spain as well. But for the last quarter-final, I've gone for Argentina against Portugal, and I've gone for Argentina to win. Quite comfortable in that game. Obviously, Messi versus Ronaldo, but I think Messi will come out on top. Just because they're South American team, they're used to playing in that kind of environment. So the two semi-finals, Argentina, England, Brazil, Germany. Oh, I mean, what two semi-finals that would have been. If it was Germany, England, Argentina, Brazil, that would have been quality, but unfortunately, if this does happen, and for some reason I'm actually correct, that would be amazing. But Brazil versus Germany, I've gone for Brazil to win. Not because of the squad, really. I think it's just because they're at home. It's the host nation. All the crowd's going to be behind them, and I think they'll be able to pull through. Argentina, England, mainly for the same reasons as them against Portugal. I think that they're going to be used to the South American environment, and it will probably be a bit easier for them. Players like Messi and Aguero and Higuain, Lavezzi, England are just going to struggle at the back, and I think we're going to, fall to pieces, to be honest. And then what a final this would be. Argentina versus Brazil, that would be a quality final, and I would go for Brazil to win. Neymar versus Messi, I suppose you could say the two friends from Barcelona. I mean, it will be a great match if that does happen, and I've gone for Brazil to be champions. Not really I suppose it is because of squad as well, but obviously they're also the host nation. Brazil have a good defence and midfield, whereas Argentina don't really. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Footy Predictions, and be sure to check out more predictions. As I told you already, go check out Footy Friday. That'll be on Fridays. I'll be uploading, so subscribe to my channel for those Friday uploads. Also, remember to subscribe for the Tuesday uploads as well, or Wednesday, depending on if there's a Monday fixture. So this week it will be on because I haven't done the Friday fixtures. Anyway, guys, just please leave a like and subscribe. Remember to comment if you guys have any theories, and if you have a question, please do leave a comment as well. So thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you on Friday.